Hello, lovelies. Okay, before we jump into things, let's do a little check-in. How are you doing? Are you okay? Are you safe? Yeah. Some stuff has been going down and it's been hard. And that's okay. So if you're doing awesome, then celebrate that. And if you're not doing awesome, breathe. It's okay. We'll get through this. I'm doing okay. Surrounded by 1,000,001 crafts. That, yeah. As you can see, we are fully into the Christmas preparation season down here, and I've got fabric and supplies and but at least this little room, it's containing everything. This mess is here and not in the rest of the house. So we're good. We're good. It's kind of a beautiful metaphor. You know, inside, not always good, but it's contained. Okay, anyway. So the reason for this video is because my most popular video that I have ever filmed and uploaded is my fidget bead keychain tutorial. It's where I show you how to make this little beauty. And yes, I still have it. I still use it. But this has become a staple. I first made these like 4 years ago, and this is a staple of my coping kit. It's, you know, it's small, it's portable, I can carry it around with me, I can fidget with one hand, I can fidget with 2 hands, and it really helps. So yeah, I'm really glad that that video has helped so many people, and it warms my heart, honestly. That makes me really happy to know that this tiny little thing has helped so many people. So I thought I would share something else. And that wasn't just a spur of the moment thought that I had. Actually, back when I made that original tutorial like 4 years ago, I made a couple other tutorials. I was really big into looking for things to stock up a coping kit, things that I could use to help me, because it was bad. 4 to 6 years ago, we had a really bad spell here. I was pretty well dragged through hell, and I needed all the tools I could get my hands on. So I made a few videos. I was not expecting the fidget beads to take off the way they did, so I kind of scrapped the other ones. And while I was going through my computer recently, I found the other ones. And I thought, you know what? If the fidget beads help, maybe these other ideas can help too. Especially this year, because, oh boy, it's been a rough one. One of the other tutorials that I had planned to share with you was something that was super popular like 4 years ago. And if you've been around the internet back then you've probably come across mindful jars, timeout jars. They have other names, but I don't remember. It's been that long. But this is basically them. Little mason jars filled with glitter. Sounds unimpressive, but when you take this unassuming jar, give it a good shake. Mine's been sitting for a while, so it needs a right good shake. And then, these things never film as beautifully as they are in person. You're just going to have to take my word for it. This baby is stunning. Maybe a different angle? No? Anyway, this is gorgeous. And I made this one in yellow to be like my little jar of sunshine for when I'm feeling particularly down. And I have this one too. Yeah, you can kind of see that one a little better. Isn't that awesome? I love these things. For me, these are meditation jars, basically. A temporary distraction. So if I feel really overwhelmed by all the things I want to do, and I can't decide on what to do, these come in handy. If I just feel overwhelmed with not a specific choice, but with life in general, these can help. So basically, you just shake it, set it down, and watch as all the sparkles swirl and settle. And when it all slows down and sinks to the bottom, then you sort of had that's your like meditation time. It's kind of like a lava lamp in that, you know, you can just stare at it and space out and just enjoy the sparkle show. But unlike a lava lamp, there's an end to this. It doesn't just keep going and going, and you could lose all track of time, which I have been known to do with my lava lamp in my teen years. But this one, you know, it's sort of when it settles, then you're done. And you've had your few moments, and then you go back to doing whatever you're doing. And yeah, I really like them. I made both of these 4 years ago, like I said, with the original tutorial. And the reason that I really wanted to share them now is because I've had 4 years worth of use, and I still love them. They still work. They still look beautiful. They haven't settled. They haven't gotten all ganky or anything. You know, when you shake them up, it doesn't take much, and it all just still floats. And same with that one. I know I had some problems, and you'll see in the tutorial. I had some problems originally with how they worked. They weren't necessarily perfect right away. But if you want to go ahead and make these, stick around, watch the tutorial, and then just have some patience. Give it a few days, maybe even a few weeks. Keep using them, and they just kind of, they mellow out. And they end up working really well. Like I said, 4 years later, and I still use them. I still love them. I store them just up. I have a shelf on my desk here, and I just store them up there. And then when I need them, take one down, shake it up. If things are really bad, sometimes I'll take both of them down and shake them both up. And yeah, they're just, they work. They actually really work. And they're great for kids. I had some, like these are glass jars. I had plastic that my daughter used. And for hers, it's just water and sparkles. There's other stuff in these, which you'll see in a little bit when I eventually stop rambling. But daughters are just colored water and sparkles in a plastic jar. It still works. The glitter doesn't stay suspended as long, so that might be a good alternative if you just want a quick distraction. If you don't trust yourself with glass, or you're making these for young kids, then I highly recommend using a little plastic jar. Works just as well. And yeah, I think that'll do it for a preamble. And if you're interested, I hope that you will give them a try. I have laid out the tutorial for you, which is coming up right now. To make your very own comfort jar, calming jar, glitter jar, calm down jar, timeout jar, whatever the heck you would like to call it, you will first off need a jar. This can be any size that you would like, any material that you would like. I am using for myself a glass mason jar. If you're making this for a child, I highly recommend that you use plastic rather than glass. You don't want to have the stress of this possibly breaking. That could be a huge mess. I got my jar from my local Dollarama, and I really liked this one because it has on it a little chalkboard, and it came with some chalk. So when this is done, if I need a little extra, I can write a little message to myself, just something simple, you know, breathe,
calm. The next important ingredient for this is glitter. First, we're going to be adding a glitter glue. I got this one from my local Dollar Tree, a nice bright yellow. I also have this little tube of gold, also from the Dollar Tree. I think I'll mix them together and make a nice golden sunshiny color. If you can't get glitter glue, or you don't have glitter glue on hand, never fear. I have heard that you can use clear glue instead and just up the amount of glitter that you add later on. I haven't tried it myself, but it sounds like it would work because you can never have enough glitter. We're also going to be adding loose glitter. I have this lovely yellow, super fine loose glitter that I got from my local Dollarama. And I also found this little fine gold glitter that I got from my Dollar Tree. And I like this one because, I don't know if it'll show up on camera, but it's called Princess Dust, which made me rather happy. So I'm going to add a combination of that. I don't know if I'm going to use it or not, but I also have some slightly chunkier iridescent white glitter. We will also be needing warm water to help soften up and dissolve the glitter glue. You don't need any extra heating, just as warm as you can get your tap water will suffice. You may need something to mix with just to break up that glue a little bit. And if you're a stickler for precision, you may also want a spoon. Now we'll assemble. I'm going to start with this gold glitter, and I'll just squirt it into my measuring spoon. I'm going to use the entire tube, and then we'll top it up with the yellow glitter. Now, I haven't found many exact recipes online. Most people just squirt however much they feel like and somehow it works. I've tried that already, but as you can see, nothing is really happening. There's no beautiful swirling and twirling, and I'm thinking maybe I used too much glue, or maybe not enough. I'm not sure. Either way, I finally found a recipe that had actual amounts. So that's what I'm going to test this time. And that one called for 2 tablespoons of glitter.
So squirt out another spoonful and add that to the jar.
The next direction was to add 1 cup of warm water. And we're just stirring a little bit just to mix up the 2 different types of glitters that I have chosen, and just to break them up a little bit. There we go. That should be good for now. Now for the glitter. I think I will start with the gold. And I'm just going to dump the whole thing in there. Because why not? And add a little bit of the yellow.
To brighten it up. Now let's go this way.
So that's what it looks like inside. Now I'm going to fill the remainder of the bottle with water. But I think I'm going to stop right here, pretty much at the neck of the bottle, just in case I want to add more glitter. Oh, what the heck. We're going to add some of this iridescent stuff to it as well. Now for the cap. Nice and tight, and mix. It's leaking a little bit, so I think if I decide that this one is going to work, I might end up putting some glue and just sealing that lid on there. But let's have a peek and see if it works. So we shake and we watch. Ah, the glitter is moving. The glitter is moving. Yay, I have success. Excellent. Oh, that's awesome. And over time, the bubbles will go down. Obviously, there's some bubbles there from the shaking, but those will settle down. And eventually, the glitter will settle to the bottom. Oh, this is exciting that it works. That makes me so happy. I poured out some of the liquid, replaced it with water. I even went in with a spoon and scooped out some of the big clumps of glue and large glitter. And now, give it a good stir. And look at that one go. My mermaid lagoon worked. I just got a little too crazy with the glue. And here's this one more time. Sunshine in a jar. I love it. So 2 tablespoons of glue for this size mason jar is the perfect amount.
So there you have it, lovelies. Super simple and effective and really beautiful. Calm jars, timeout jars, meditation jars, distraction jars, whatever name you want to give them, they are surprisingly really awesome. As mentioned, 4+ years, still going strong, still love them. So I highly recommend, basically. And if you give them a try, which I hope you do, no pressure though, you don't have to if you don't want to. But if you give them a try, feel free to let me know, comment down below, and tell me if you found it easy, if you find them effective, if you find them helpful. And if you'd like to share a photo or a little video of them, then post them over on Instagram and tag me at Time4Tiff so I can see them. I would love to know if you love them, and if so, how much. I hope they help you as much as they've been helping me. And yeah, thanks again for giving me your attention and letting me share a little something that helps me in a dark time. I hope it can help you as well. So until the next video, I hope you stay safe. I hope you stay sane, at least as much as possible. Know that you're loved, and stay fabulous. Take care, lovelies.